I want to talk to you about the new Earn While You Learn courses. You can make $15 in Warren Buffett stock by simply going through these classes. Now, these classes are based upon the things I've been teaching for decades, which is the 5 steps to financial freedom. And I want a big shout out to Josh, who's been so helpful in helping me get these books created and built. He's just been a godsend. And of course, you know that Joshua's mom is the area director for the Charity Vision group, Mabuhay Deseret Foundation, where we do a ton of charity work with eyeglasses and other things around the world. But this is the new Earn While You Learn courses. And what I'm doing, I'm going to take you to the website here. So when you come to the website, of course, you can be right here. That'll take you to the home page. You'll simply come down here to courses. And I'm going to show you the courses. So you come down to number 3, which is earn $15 in stock. Watch Earn While You Learn courses. You'll click on that button. And again, it's always wonderful if you're logged in. You need to be logged in first. It just makes life better. So the first one you can watch is you can earn $1 by simply watching the 5 introductory steps to financial freedom in 5 minutes. People that don't have time to watch any of this stuff. Well, guess what? You can get through that first one in 5 minutes. And it just goes through the simplicity of it. Now, the goal and what I've created is the 5 steps. And then we just keep adding layers onto it. We add more nuances. We add more pieces off of it. We take those things that the 5 steps, then each of those 5 steps have 3 things that go off of them. And we continue to go down more layers and layers and layers, kind of like we do with our mind mapping program. So the first one is you can earn $1 by simply going through the 5 introductory simple steps to financial freedom in 5 minutes. The second one you can go through, of course, is the earn $2 by watching the 5 simple steps. The 5 simple steps. So our goal is to create different modules so that you can start small and then continue to add to it. Then number 3, of course, is you can earn $5 in stock when you watch the 5 detailed steps. The 5 detailed steps, and that one is the next section that we do, and that's based off the 5 detailed steps to financial freedom book. And then, of course, then you can earn $7 when you go through in stock when you go through the 5 advanced steps. Now, instead of me taking it, and showing you those, I'm going to show you what they're based on. And you have access. I wrote these books for the foundation, which means that you're welcome to use them. So you come over here and click on the free books. Let's go to free books and downloads and then click on free books. So the first thing that comes up, of course, is the introduction to the foundation. This is a great tool that we've created. It's actually a book that goes in, a great tool that talks about you. It talks about our student successes. It talks about the 5 steps and all the things we're doing. And if it's something that you really want to hand out to schools and to church leaders and things like that as a hard copy, you can get those on Amazon for our cost. And then, of course, the first one we go through is the 5 simple steps. And that is a wonderful book. And it's and we've got it down smaller. So we did everything we could to make this under $4. And so you can order this on Amazon for $4 if you want a hard copy. Then, of course, the detailed moves up a notch. And the goal was to have this book. If you can download it, you can read it online for free. If you want a hard copy, then you can go to Amazon and get that. And remember, all the royalties are donated to the charity. Our goal was to get them as close to the cost as possible to reduce that price down as much as we could. And then there's the 5 student successes on money books. Now, this book is pretty incredible because it goes into, it does 3 things. It goes through the 5 steps. It also has quizzes. It has fill in the blanks. It has fun facts. And it also has 35 success and money book summaries and 150 success and money quotes. And so this is a brand new one for teachers that they can use. And again, this is the color version of it. And you can get the black and white version, which is the same book, but it's just in black and white for under $8. So if you got schools that want to use that, our goal is to get these out. And then, of course, we got the three Success and Money books in one, which are the three books all put together in under one. And you can get that for 20 bucks or $10 under if you want to do that as well. And then, of course, we got the 101 Success and Money summaries, the 101 Success and Money quotes, as well as the Secrets book. Now, these are fun things that you can use. This is the 100 Success and Money quiz questions and answers, which is a fun game that we created. You've seen flashcards. Well, these are cash cards, and you're welcome to be able to get those. This is a downloadable book, or you can print it, which is a flip chart. And you just go page by page, and whatever's on that page, that's what you teach. And we do it for kids and teens as well as adults. And then, of course, we have all these other wonderful books as well. But when you go back here to courses, earn the $15. And then when it comes over here, you're going to simply click on the first one. And you can see, there it is right there. You'll simply click on the blue. And it'll take you to the next page. And you'll watch that first video. In fact, this video is under 5 minutes, only 4 minutes and 18 seconds. You'll earn 83 points. And when you finish it, it's really kind of crucial that you know that there is a simple quiz over here. And the quiz basically says, did you watch the video? And that powers and triggers the points. So after you watch it, you got to make sure that you go click on the quiz and say yes, that you watched that video. So that's kind of our system that we have for the Earn While You Learn. These books are, what is so fun is I met with one of my bankers and talked to him for like an hour about the problems he's got in his bank. And the first thing he says, you know what we try to do is the first thing I do is these people walking through the door, I want to get them on a budget. That's the last thing we want to do. Number one is what's on your bucket list. What's on your bucket list? What do you want to do before you die? And then after that, then we teach them the 5 steps. Make more money, separate it, give it, invest it. Guess what the last one is? Save and spend. The budget comes in last, but it's also part of separate your money as well. So that's our goal. When you're talking to somebody, you don't say, you know what, you need to be on a budget. You're spending all the money. The husband and wife fights over money. Well, all divorces, the vast majority of divorces are caused because the husband and wife are not in sync. They're not in sync with their goals and not in sync with their money. And as a result, that creates all kinds of tension. And that's usually the thing that breaks people up. So we don't want that. So step number 2 is to separate your money. And we've created a 1-page way that you can separate your money and you can track it. You can cash flow it. You're not going to do your taxes with it. It's just going to help you cash flow it. And that is number 2. And that's all free. And you can download it. It's a Google Doc. You fill in your income, you fill in your charity, you fill in your investments, and then you have 2 spends. You have fixed expenses that are just fixed. These are the things you have to pay every month. Then we have variable expenses. The variable expenses get put into 6 little categories and 6 little thermometers. And as you're spending money, the thermometers go down. And there's a calendar on the left side. And if you're spending money faster than the month, then you need to slow down a little bit. And it's a simple way to do it. But number 1 is what's on your bucket list. Find out what's on your bucket list first. That's first. As you're talking to people, what's on your bucket list? What do you want to do before you die? Then we take those things. What do you want to do before you die? Then we brainstorm, and then we prioritize, and then we make plans for it, and then we go make it happen. That's all basically the new steps of what we do. Once we figure out where they want to go, now you do the 5 steps, and the 5 steps will get you there. It really will. It's a roadmap of how to get there. And most people are just getting started. And guess what? The 5 steps are probably like, really? That's crazy. They know it. Your job is not to fix anybody. Your job is not to automatically snap your fingers and have them all fixed. Your job is to help them move up a notch and move up a notch and move up a notch and move up a notch. Little successes. Little successes lead to big successes. Little successes. Ring the bell, get a check. Ring the bell, get a check. Ring the bell, get stock. Ring the bell, get encouragement. Little successes is the way we do it. So that's our system right there. So you have the ability to earn another $15 in stock. simply by going through the 5 steps. And again, the 5 steps kind of introduce all the stuff that we're doing. And that's a wonderful way for you to get started. All right, we're going to say goodbye from our friends from around the world. We're going to come back, and I think we've got Kurt Mortensen in the house. We want to talk a little bit about millionaire psychology. So thanks for watching, everybody. We're